This is Bognor Regis, but not as we on Earth Prime know it. This is Earth Delta Peristalsis Fucksack Goldsmith 84, and here there have been no environmental protections for Britain's rivers and seas for hundreds of years. It is, quite literally, a poo planet. Enormous profits and dividends for shareholders for the privatised water companies have seen centuries of deliberate underinvestment, and this world's vision of Brexit has left their regulatory bodies utterly toothless to prevent the rampant pollution of the ecosystem. But evolution is a marvellous thing, and even here, in the most squalid and filthy of conditions, life finds a way. This tiny little fellow you can hear scratching around, scrabbling desperately for any relevance, is Parasiticus sunac, more commonly known as the hedge fund spider. It is a truly unique arachnid, in that it neither proactively hunts nor builds any infrastructure of its own. Instead, it merely tears up the social safety nets of other, more empathetic spiders, devouring their food and growing fat on its passively accumulated wealth. But Parasiticus sunac has predators of his own among these fetid swamps. Listen carefully, and in the distance, you might just hear the call of a swooping turd-billed truss. And here she comes now.
Pork markets.
This particular rank bottom feeder is just an adolescent, having only recently shed its downy yellow feathers. Nevertheless, it still poses a very real threat to Parasiticus sunac, which for some reason stands perfectly still on the beach, in the deluded belief that it has any hope of winning this conflict.
Pork markets.
One gulp, and it's the end of the hedge fund spider, who will soon be shut out and returned to the toxic ecosystem in a more junior role, as one of the turd-billed truss's many incompetent little shits. Speaking of which, here comes the blonde walrus, an evolutionary subspecies unique to this universe. Etonius partygate is over 800 pounds and is constantly defecating wherever it goes. Much like the water companies up and down the length of the country, it doesn't do a single thing to clean up the torrent of effluence it leaves in its wake.
Pork markets.
Thank heavens, then, for the turd-billed truss, which seems bizarrely optimistic about all of the shit it's now going to eat.
Pork markets.
Nobody knows why.
Cheese disgrace. Cheese disgrace.
I'm David Shattanbugger, holding his nose, reporting for IC News.